we are from Group 6, and the group member is the first, Imade Dwi Dharma Putra Duatra, second, Iwayan Prasetya Lencana, third, Ivan Nuki Pujangga, it's me, and fourth, Jenitra Sesko Arya. And today, we want to presentation about the topic is sport. And the subtopic is Olympic as the most prestigious championship. The presentation title is Indonesia to host the Olympic. Thesis statement is there are arguments Indonesia should be able to host the Olympic. Okay, I want to introduction about the history of the Olympic Games. Olympic Games are leading international sporting events featuring summer and winter sport competition in which thousands of athletes from around the world participate in a variety competition. The Olympic Games are considered the world's foremost sports competition with more than 200 nations participating. The Olympic Games are normally held every 4 years, alternating between the summer and winter Olympic every 2 years in the 4 years period. The creation was inspired by the ancient Olympic Games held in Olympia, Greece from the 8th century BC to the 4th century AD. Baron Pierre de Coubertin founded the International Olympic Committee in 1864, leading to the first modern games in Athens in 1906. The IOC is the governing body of the Olympic movement, with the Olympic Charter defining its structure and authority. The evolution of the Olympic movement during the 20th and 21st centuries has resulted in several changes to the Olympic Games. Some of these adjustments include the creation of the Winter Olympic Games for snow and ice sport, the Paralympic Games for athletes with disabilities, the Youth Olympic Games for athletes aged 14 to 18, the 5 Continental Games, and the World Games for sport that are not contested in the Olympic Games. The Olympic movement consists of international sport federation, National Olympic Committee, and organizing committee for each specific Olympic Games. As the decision-making body, the IOC is responsible for choosing the host city for each game and organize and fund the games according to the Olympic Charter. The IOC also determines the Olympic programs consisting of the sport to be contested at the games. There are several Olympic rituals and symbols such as the Olympic flag and torch, as well as the opening and closing ceremony. Over 14,000 athletes compete at the 2016 Summer Olympics and 2018 Winter Olympics combined in 35 different sports and over 400 events. The first, second, and third place finisher in each event receive Olympic medals, gold, silver, and bronze respectively. The games have grown so much that nearly every nation is now represented. This growth has created numerous challenges and controversies, including boycotts, doping, bribery, and a terrorist attack in 1972. Every 2 years, the Olympic and its media exposure provide athletes with the chance to attain national and sometimes international fame. The Games also provide an opportunity for the host city and the country to showcase themselves to the world.
Now I'm going to deliver a presentation about the reason why the Olympic be held in Indonesia. There are 2 points that I will explain. The first about educational purposes and the second one is about Indonesian area. First, I am going to explain about educational purposes. The The Olympics is the largest sporting competition in the world. The Olympics are held every 4 years by competing various types of sport. There are summer sport and winter sport, and more than 200 countries participate. Indonesia has always participated in the Olympics, and the first to be followed was the Helsinki Olympics in 1952 in Finland. Indonesia has never hosted the Olympic. The IOC International Olympic Committee is a decision-making body and is responsible for selecting the host city for each event as well as organizing and funding the Olympics in accordance with the Olympic Charter. The IOC also determines the Olympics program, which consists of the sports that will be competed in the Olympics. There are several Olympic rituals and symbols, such as the Olympic flag and torch, as well as the opening and closing ceremonies. The Olympic host city is usually chosen 7 years before the Olympic celebrations. It is hoped that later IOC can choose Indonesia as the host for the Olympics. Now I will explain about Indonesian area, which is the basis for held the Olympic in the future. Indonesia has a very large area, so it is very suitable to host the Olympics later. The total area of Indonesia is 5,193,250 square kilometers. In addition, Indonesia is very strategically located between two oceans, Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean, and two continents, Asian continent and Australian continents. Many big cities in Indonesia that can be used for the Olympics. In addition, Indonesia also has abundant natural resources and can be used as an excuse to hold the Olympics. The vast territory of Indonesia makes Indonesia has a large population. Indonesia is the fourth most population country in the world above China, India, and the United States of America. The large number of people in Indonesia can enliven the Olympics so that it adds to the enthusiasm of the participants who will compete. Bali is the central part of Indonesia that can be used as a place to hold the Olympics because Bali is a tourism area that is visited by many foreign tourists. Besides Bali, there are also other areas in Indonesia that can be used as a place to be held in the Olympics, such as Jakarta, Medan, Kalimantan, Papua, and etc. By having a large area, Indonesia is ranked 14th with the largest area in the world.
Well, now I'll talk about two topics. First, about sports science and the cities in Indonesia that are most suitable for the Olympics. First, I'll talk about sports science topic. Sports science is the application of various science such as coaching, biomechanics, motor control and motor development, psychology, nutrition, and many more. Referring to this understanding, sports science can be interpreted as the application of several sporting science with the aim of improving sport performance. In Indonesia, sports science has been widely applied in sports such as badminton, karate, football, swimming, and many more. Then, what is the most suitable city to hold the Olympics? Indonesian cities that suitable for the Olympics are Jakarta, Kalimantan, and Bali. The reason why these three are included in the most suitable city for the Olympic is because the first is Jakarta, which is the capital city of Indonesia. Jakarta is the center of the Indonesian government, so it's very suitable to hold the Olympics here. Second is Kalimantan. The reason the city can become an Olympic venue is because Kalimantan is the largest island in Indonesia. So this area can become the second hosting city for the Olympics to avoid the crowds of Jakarta. Lastly is the Bali Island. Why? Because Indonesia is identical to the Bali Island, which is famous for foreign tourists. So the Olympics is very suitable to be held in this area.
At this time, I will telling about why our group believe that Indonesia should be host the Olympic, because it many very positive effect from there. For example, this is an important moment because Indonesia is the center of attention from all over the world, and at this time the Indonesia state must show its existences as well as prove its ability to provide that facilities. We think that sport facilities in Indonesia are good enough. Therefore, the use of sport facilities is very important. I think audience or supporter from all over the world will gather in Indonesia. We can learn from each other what their culture is like and how. This is a good opportunity for all of us. Other than that, this Olympic activity can increase that income because many hotels are occupied by tourists, supporters from other country. We are sure they will not only watch play game, but they also go on tours to tourist attraction in Indonesia. This activity is a very profitable for the state's income. For the conclusion, the Olympic activities are very good and must continue to be held, because with these activities we can interact with people from different countries and get an advantage for the Indonesian states. Thank you so much.